to the Screen Forecast, your host Ivan Kamau. So I'm looking at trends getting into March. Not just those temperature trends, but looking up to the sky. Want to watch for a total lunar eclipse. That's coming up later on in the video, so make sure you watch it all the way to the end. Let's get started with our Climate Prediction Center's temperature trends, getting us into those early portions of March. And as you can see, not much different compared to my last video, with those above normal temperatures favored for a good portion of the country, now even parts of the West Coast. For us here in Missouri and Illinois, as we know, our normal highs are going upward, now in the upper 40s, closing in on that 50-degree mark as we're approaching the month of March. That does vary state by state, and I do also say that because parts of the Northeast on this February 22nd, if you haven't heard it already, they're gearing up for a nor'easter or a powerful winter storm. And I know when you see these warmer colors here, you'll be like, what are you talking about? But you'll hear it definitely finishing off the month of February. That will be the talk over the next few days, and how long that snow will even last, because as you can see, above normal temperatures are favored. Even through that first full week of March 2026, we're still seeing those above normal temperatures, but we'll keep an eye up to the north to see if we can get any pushes of colder air, and that's why I can't completely say winter is over just yet. But even when I look at that 3 to 4 week temperature outlook, you gotta convince me that winter is over, because you still see these above normal temperatures even through mid-March for a good portion of the area, and even added confidence. And when I see that added confidence, it also makes me question, okay, these warmer temperatures, maybe we also have to keep an eye on storms. Hopefully not, but this graphic comes from our friends at Northern Illinois University. And getting into those early portions of March, you notice that it does have that added probability just a little bit further to our south. But I'll keep an eye on parts of Missouri and Illinois, especially since parts of eastern Illinois have already recently seen some severe weather. I'll definitely keep an eye to see if this does warrant any concern. And if it does, I'll definitely let you know over on my socials, even when I'm not able to upload on here, so I can bring you that information faster. Now let's talk about the 2026 total lunar eclipse. If you saw the one back in 2025, at least if you stayed up late for it, it was definitely a sight to see. And as exciting as the total solar eclipse we had back in 2024 was, this is also exciting for those astronomists or those interested in space weather. And so we're going to talk more about this and how it's all going to work out. And this is going to be on March 3rd, 2026. And this is going to be, again, a total lunar eclipse for the St. Louis region and surrounding areas. So if you're in Illinois, you're not going to miss out on this either. And the start time for this is going to be those early pre-dawn hours of Tuesday, around 2:44 a.m. We max out, or I'm going to use the word totality that we like using during solar eclipses, at around 5:33 in the morning, and then we do end that eclipse out at around 6:32 in the morning. That's a total of just over 3 hours, which is a little bit shorter than the last one, but this is still worth it. And another reason why you probably want to wake up early to check this out is because we're not going to see another total lunar eclipse until 2029. Now, again, a total lunar eclipse. That is more rare than the partials, because we're going to see a few partials over the next few years, but we're not going to see another total lunar eclipse, unless I saw something wrong, until 2029. So definitely this is going to be a sight to see for those interested in astronomy. Hopefully we don't have any cloud cover. That is something that is a little bit too far out to look at, but of course we've looked at those storm probabilities for early March. Hopefully this does not hinder this. But for anyone else across the US, you're going to also see this total lunar eclipse, so definitely check it out. And of course, those times are on your screen. And so that's definitely something I'm looking forward to. Hopefully you are as well. I probably will be able to catch a small glimpse of it when I wake up for school on that day. But that's going to do it for our green screen forecast. Make sure you download X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, to follow me for the latest updates, especially when I'm not able to upload on here. here because I will still have an outdoor weather report. Threads, of course, at Weather with Alvin is same thing with Instagram. The link to that will be down in the description. You'll see X there because that is my biggest audience. So make sure you follow me there for the latest. Thank you for everyone that watched this green screen forecast all the way to the end. You're the best, and I'll continue to keep a close eye on our weather, especially as we approach the month of March.